up, everybody? I hope everyone's enjoying another new day so far. As you guys can probably guess, it's actually getting brighter out there earlier. But anyways, I'm not going to be able to do any dashing today due to the bike situation. My tire will not hold air anymore. My back tire. But anyways, let's take on our day. This is what I'm working on currently, guys. As soon as I'm done with this, I can start focusing on the other stuff. Yeah, my roommate knows what's going on. Because that's another thing. I now have to get a new tire and possibly a new tire tube for my bike. Excuse me, guys. Oh, come on. I hate it when this thing does that. Still had a good dash run now. Yesterday. So I don't think it happened out of nowhere. I think it might be, there's a good chance it might be sabotaged because honestly, there's no reason it should be going flat like this. And frankly, I need to go and check it on it, see if it went flat again. Alrighty, this one's going, and I'll have this one rendering. Let's go and check the tire. Knew it. Knew it. It's bad. It's no good. And based on the smell out there, based on the smell I just caught, I'm guessing the rain's going to be coming sooner than expected. But I'll have to look at the weather on my phone. See what that looks like. Still rendering, by the way, the video. Forecast isn't showing anything. Radar doesn't appear to be showing anything. But I caught a whiff of that smell. So I don't think it's going to be a clear day. Some of you might actually recognize this place. I'm back to running to Belle Isle for a place to chill out and relax. My current roommate, who's also my landlord, is finding out the hard way she cannot kick me out without a 30-day notice because well, let's just say this. That's actually a law and a civil matter. She got mad at me for not wanting to work 7 days a week, for not working 7 days a week, which by law, she cannot do that. The government came up with the 5-day work week for a reason. For a damn good reason. And then another thing here. Now, let's see here. She's saying her exact words. Every week you have some kind of type of excuse why you can't work. If I can work 7 days with aches and pains, you can too. No, not true. Not true at all. Everybody has different pain tolerances, something that so many people fail to understand. Pisses me off. And another thing, my response to that. Let's point something out here. This kind of crap is what set my family and myself against each other for so long. And also, that pain that I'm dealing with is also the reason why my dad couldn't work for a long time. All he can do is sit down and sell stuff. And plus, you have no idea what that almost did to my knees yesterday. I found bruising around my knees. There's still a spot darker than the rest. Now, regardless of which days I work, you're going to get the money regardless. I stated very clearly that for this week, I'm going to give you the entirety of the $50 I earned for at least 3 of those days. 4 at most. If that's not enough, something's wrong. She got mad and told me I can leave. My response is, I'm not the one making unreasonable demands, but if that's how it's going to be, fine. I'll leave tonight. I won't stand for any more. If I have to come back for my stuff, I'm going to, as it's my stuff and I have a right to it. She told me, get it out by tonight, which that's actually illegal. I said, good luck with that. You still legally have to give me time to pack my shit by law. If you can't do that, I can get the police involved, and I will. And I did get the police involved. They called her and told her she cannot do what she did after they found out what's going on. I proved to them that I have been paying rent because the proof is on my Cash App records. And they know I've been there, and they also know that I've been there for more than a month, which means I've established residency. That basically means she has to get an eviction notice, and even then, I still have another month. From this point on, though, I will not be talking to her. I will be avoiding her at every chance I get. I will be avoiding her as much as possible. If she comes back from a school day, let's just say this. I'm walking out of the house for that. I'm going to be walking out of that house, that apartment, until she goes to bed. Or until she leaves for the final bit of her workday. I won't stand for it anymore. She can't legally make us work for 7 days a week. In fact, I typically work about anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, 6 to 9 hours of dashing when I do it. Yet it's apparently not enough for her when I do it 5 to 6 days a week. Tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. Now, you want your proof, guys? I'll even pull it up on Google. Can your landlord make you work 7 days a week legally?
Under federal law, your landlord can usually make you work 7 days a week.
No, actually, that's not true. Can your landlord make you work 7 days a week or not? Look at this.
In Virginia, your landlord can generally require you to work 7 days a week, as there are no laws against it. However, they must follow the Fair Labor Standards Act, meaning you are entitled to overtime pay for working over 40 hours.
Look at that. Look at that. And guess what? It's not quite reading out what I'm talking about. Can a landlord legally require to work 7 days a week to make rent payments? Look at that. No, a landlord cannot legally force a tenant to work 7 days a week or any specific amount of time to make rent payments. Such a demand likely violates labor laws, employment regulations, and tenant rights regarding quiet employment of their home. But again, it's not a home employment, and she can't make me work 7 days. The general gist of it is she cannot make me work 7 days a week. By doing that, she is breaking the law. Because there is no work for rent agreement here. The hell was that? Things keep landing on me, guys. I'm gonna have to move down. I can't keep dealing with that. Yeah. I don't know if she's home or not, so I have to be quiet. She more than likely is at this point in time because it's 10:30. You guys, when you think about it, when someone tells you how to live your life or how long you should be working, they're showing a very noticeable lack of respect. What that shows you is they don't see you as a tenant. They see you as someone who's just staying there. They see you as nothing more than a guest with no rights. Huh? What the heck is going on here? What the heck's going on here? This is odd. How much power do I have left? Not much. What's going on? Honestly, I'm not sure how I'm going to survive, guys, but don't have much of a choice. From this point on, I only have one option. Either find a way to start living off grid, or I'm screwed. Of course, it didn't want to turn off the flashlight, of course. Stupid phone. I specifically turned off the flashlight. The hell was that? Now, I'm gonna find out if she's here or not. If she is, I will be avoiding her at any and all costs. While I'm here. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot tell if she's here or not, guys. I cannot tell. And yeah, I put the original bulb back in because, well, let's just say this, I'm not going to have much use for it anymore. live off grid at this point. Because no matter what I do, living on grid has been nothing but, has been so much pain. I'm tired of it. Tired of it all. I'm tired of it all. Either way, I'll go ahead and let you guys go here. Sorry you guys had to see this happen, but for those of you who don't understand, who want to keep putting the blame on me, let me pull this up again. Does a roommate have a legal right to tell you how long you should work, even if they are the primary leaseholder?
No, your roommate, even if they are the primary leaseholder, cannot tell you how long to work. You have rights to privacy and autonomy. They can, however, enforce reasonable household rules agreed upon in a signed roommate agreement, as long as those rules don't violate housing laws.
Look at that. Haha. And one of those agreements is helping with rent. Let's see here what I've paid so far. Ooh, hold on. Hold on a moment. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, there's currently an oil crisis, by the way, guys, because of what they're doing over in the because of what's happening in the Middle East. The Strait of Hormuz crisis. The Strait of Hormuz crisis, or however the hell that's pronounced. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go here. So, and I'm sorry you guys had to see this side of my life. Well, guys, I'm sorry you guys had to see this side of everything. And for those of you who want to keep blaming me, I'm actually gonna go ahead and put it on the screen. What I had to deal with. Hold on a moment. I can no longer see her texts. I believe I have to unblock her to see it. My last text from her. Or my last text. Hold on. I don't know if this is her or not. I hope it's not. No, I don't think it is. But I want you guys to see this. trying to get to it. Here's your name. Because it won't let me show you anything without unblocking her. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's do this. Here we go, guys. As you can see, I did not insult her. I did not actually disrespect her, but I did have something to say. And her assumption that just because she can do something I can shows a little bit about her judgment. And yes, legally she does have to give me time because according to the police who have it on body cam, the whole situation that I told them about, as well as what they told me, she has to give me 30 days notice. She has to go through the court system in order for this to work, in order to do it. And the fact that she thinks she can tell me how to live my life, how to work, how long I should be working, shows a very distinct lack of respect. The fact that she thinks she can kick someone out without going through the court system shows a very distinct lack of respect for law and order. I should have recognized all the red flags, but I didn't. That I take responsibility for. I let myself get blinded by the fact that she chose to help me out for a while. Because of what happened today, I will not ask you guys to hit that like button, but I will ask you to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.